Perfection is a process. Perfection requires a process, and then perfect your process. All right, guys, here I am early in the morning. Sorry, I'm not dressed yet, but I had some ideas on my mind that I wanted to share. I've been thinking a lot about perfection. I think a lot of us who work who want to be good at what we do, we tend to be perfectionists. And I think striving toward perfection is great, but wanting to be perfect can also set us back and get us into a lot of negative places in our minds, a lot of negative introspection where we are just kind of stuck in a bad space in our mind. So I want to share this little short thing that I'm learning that I think may help some of you out, which is, as humans, we can't be perfect. And so we have to accept that. That's part of the nature of human frailty, is that we can't be perfect. I want to be perfect in every interaction I have with my wife. I want to always be encouraging and edifying and building her up with my kids. I want to be that person that when stressful times hit, that I can remain calm at all times. And I realize that I can't be that. I think I've gotten better, but I'm not perfect at it. So when it comes to writing this book, I want to make every paragraph sing. I want to make every sentence hum. I want to make every word, say exactly what I want it to say. And, that's just one of the things I have to realize, that it's not going to happen. And I'm sure, based upon previous works that I've done, that a year from now, after this book is written and it's in circulation, I'll probably go back and say, oh, I could have said this better. I could have added this. And I've accepted that, that aim toward perfection it's healthy in one sense, but overly focusing on it can be destructive. And so, in fact, even I don't record as many of these videos because, even in these, I want to make everything sound perfect. And so I've just learned from other folks that you got to just be honest and authentic and say what you have to say, and don't expect to be perfect. So here's what I've learned, that, perfection is a process. And then also, perfection requires a process. And then once you find a process, perfect your process. So I'll say those 3 P's again. Perfection is a process. Perfection requires a process. And then perfect your process. Again, as humans, we can't be perfect, but processes can be perfect, meaning we can put together a process that gets us the same results every time. And in doing so, we can reach perfection through that process. So for me, for writing, that means that I try to have a structure to my writing, so that when I sit down and I need to hammer out 1,000 words, that there's a process in place. I'm not there yet. So I want to be honest with you. I don't want you to look at me and say, I wish I can be where he is. You can be where I aspire to be, but perfection is a process. And I'm on that road to refining, developing my process. And I know that I'm getting better at it because I'm getting more productive. And so once we get the right process, we add that production. So again, perfection is a process. Perfection requires a process. Perfect your process. And I'll throw another P in. Production means getting more of the right things done in less time. So I hope this helped you. Give me a like. Shoot a comment, and make sure you subscribe so we can share more ideas back and forth. So thanks, and have a great day.